Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am finally doing my 2016 favorites. I'm a little late to this, I know, I'm sorry. I was kind of going back and forth with even doing this video because I felt like it might have been a little bit repetitive with certain things that I'm talking about, but you know, this is why we love watching favorites videos, because sometimes the person that you're watching has an item that you really love and you want to hear more and more about it. So I think you guys are okay with this, and a lot of you guys have been asking me, are you going to be doing one? Are you going to be doing one? So here I am doing one, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Hit the subscribe button so you can be notified every time that I upload a video. I would love for you guys to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat as well. I'll put my name somewhere on the screen and I'll have it below. Also, I would love if you guys checked out my fashion blog. I will have that link below and everything else linked below that I could find online for you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be a long one. I have a lot of favorites from 2016. So I'm going to start off with beauty faves like I usually do. And for skincare, I definitely jumped in 2016, like full-blown, like real makeup, more than just BB cream and blush and mascara. I mean, it was my first year really wearing foundation sometimes and contouring and like setting powder and setting spray. So with all those things, I definitely wanted to make sure that my skin was in the best condition possible, and also to getting older, turning 30. Definitely, I just felt like skincare was priority even before all the makeup stuff. So one of my favorite skincare items, which I am now, it's like an empty now, but I'm 1000% repurchasing. I'm probably gonna triple up on it because I just loved it. I loved it so much. I have dry skin, so this really helped. And it's the L'Oreal Collagen Moisture Filler. It's a day and night cream, but I was just using it at night to really just set in my skin and soak in my skin. Sometimes I would just use a little bit before my makeup, even after regular moisturizer, to be like a primer almost. And it worked really well. It smells really nice. I mean, I was like literally scraping with the back of my nail last night to get the last of it out. So I will be going out today to go buy some. And the fact that it is a drugstore brand, it is affordable compared to all really expensive skincare products. Next beauty fave is definitely no surprise. It is my favorite scent of the year, and it is Black Opium from Saint Laurent. This is my second bottle of this size. I still have like my mini one that I keep in my purse that I literally use so sparingly because you can't buy that size separately. I think it's so cute and I don't want to run out of it. But this has been my favorite scent. I can't wait to find another really good scent for 2017, which I think I'm going to end up getting one of Louis Vuitton's perfumes that I am obsessed with. I keep smelling the sample that they gave me, so that might be something I'm going to be purchasing. I do, for 2017, want to get into purchasing more perfumes, but this one for me has rocked my world and I wear it every single day. I'm obsessed. So the last couple beauty products I just want to mention that are worth a mention, I feel like, I mean, again, this is no surprise, and it is a lip balm from Chanel. It's the Rouge Coco lip balm. I am pretty much almost out. I am now going to be purchasing another one, and for me, you know, a lot of people were like, it's overhyped, it works like a regular lip balm. No, it doesn't. It really, truly is way more moisturizing than any other lip balm I have ever used. You're paying for the quality with this, I feel like, and some people are like, I think you're just paying for the name and the packaging. That's, you know, the packaging is phenomenal, but that's not the case for me. Maybe it doesn't work, you know, on everybody, but for me this has worked phenomenally. I only need to use it maybe once in the morning when I'm just doing my makeup and prepping my face or all of that. This is my moisturizer, so I absolutely love it, and at nighttime sometimes I'll put it on, but this is really truly the best lip balm I've ever used. Another lip product is my new favorite lipstick, and we all know I love my Maybelline Maple Kiss lipstick. That is still one of my favorites, but one that I purchased this year that I'm actually head over heels for, and it is quite similar, but it has more of a matte finish. I'm wearing it today, and it's MAC Taupe. And for me, I put a little bit of gloss in the center because my lips looked a little dry, but it has such an amazing texture. Here's the color. I love it. For me, a good nude on my lips has to have some sort of brown, you know, color to it. And this one is taupe. I don't know if I said that already, but I absolutely love this lipstick. And my favorite lip liner of the year is Hover from MAC, which I bought it to go with that lipstick, but it works really well just on my lips by itself. It's a really pretty matte lip liner, and yeah, absolutely love it. So going on into accessories, I'm gonna just dive right in as far as jewelry goes. I got 2 bracelets this year as gifts, and they are in my daily rotation on my wrist. And one of them is this metallic cocoa bracelet from the HRH collection, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. It's so like heavy and chunky, and it's just so amazing. My boyfriend got me this and I love it. Big fan. I do want to invest in more of her jewelry this year as well. Next favorite bracelet I have to mention, even though I recently got it, it was still in 2016, so it counts, is the Balenciaga bracelet that my best friend got me for my birthday. More accessories that I wanted to mention is definitely the bandana trend that I was like living for more in the spring and summer, but I was gonna actually throw one on today, but then I decided to wear this guy. They are super, super cute on your wrist, on your neck, on your bag. They're just really, really like an affordable, not even like, they're the cheapest way to accessorize, and I've just been loving them this past year. So I highly recommend if you just need something a little bit extra to zhuzh up one of your outfits, or you know, give it some extra oomph. Bandanas, cheap and cute, and yeah. And then speaking of this guy on my neck, another huge thing that I was loving 2016 are rhinestone chokers, and these are 2 of them that I've been obsessed with, and I get a lot of questions. This one is, I'll come closer, this one is from Target, believe it or not. It was $15, and it's just super cute for layering. I love the way rhinestones and like distressed denim looks, or leather and rhinestone necklaces. This one I actually got for my birthday, and not as a gift, but to wear on my birthday, and I've been wearing it with a t-shirt and jeans. Could have worn it today with this. I've just really, really been enjoying the rhinestone choker look a lot, and I recently just ordered one online from Zara sale that I had to get. It was like 10 bucks, so you guys will be seeing that very soon. Last accessory that I was going crazy for in 2016 were bag charms, and I went a little ham. These 4 are my favorite. I have more that I haven't really worn too much, but these 4 are my absolute favorite. I'm sure you guys have seen them a bunch. I've talked about this bunny that I'm like obsessed with, got it from Amazon. And then these 2 I got from Saks Off 5th, the actual store, and then this was from lastcallnemans.com. They're both from the same brand, but super, super cute. You do not need to spend $700 or $1,200 on a bag charm. I mean, really, like, this was $15 off Amazon, and then this one is my newest one. I love her. She's my favorite character from the Tokidoki little collection, and her name is Stellina, and she's a unicorn, which I got for a certain bag because I believe that bag was like a unicorn to me. And lately I've been wearing her though on my Givenchy Antigona mini, and she looks super, super cute. She's just like a really fun little pop of color. I absolutely love, love, love her. Okay, now going on into shoes. Within the shoes, this was so hard for me, and I'm so surprised because none of these shoes are a high-end designer, and that's like shocking for me because that's just shocking, and I'm so happy that now high street is just so awesome. I'm so obsessed with high street things right now, so it's really, really fun that all of these things were affordable, and I wear them a ton, and they were my favorites from 2016. For shoes, I had to do categories: sneakers, heels, sandals, flats, and boots. So let's do sneakers first. So for sneakers, I chose my Adidas NMDs. These are my go-to sort of slip-on. Like, I could have just thrown these on today. I think today I'm gonna put on some boots, but these are my go-to sneakers when I know we're gonna be walking around for more than a couple hours. I mean, it's just sort of self-explanatory. Why? Because they're comfortable. Those look really, really cool, and I think the color is very unique, and yeah, they sort of match my nails right now. How funny. So I love these. For boots, you guys are probably not gonna be, you know, shocked, and I did have 2 that were pretty much my favorites of this year, so I will tell you the runner-up after I show you the winner that I chose. And the ones I chose for my ultimate favorites were my Marc Fisher Yale booties, and they look like this, which are almost identical dupes to the Acne Jensen boots, which if you've been following me and you saw when I showed you guys these, it was between those 2. I ordered both of them, and I really, really thought about it. And actually, no, what am I saying? It wasn't even a question. When I put these on, they were so comfortable, and the Acne boots were really uncomfortable for my foot shape, and these were just instantly comfortable. And then the quality was just sort of identical to the Acne Jensen boots, so I couldn't justify paying that amount of money for something that was uncomfortable and looked the same as a pair of boots that were a fraction of the price and way more comfortable. So these were my go-to boots of the year, and I still am wearing them pretty much every other day. I'm probably gonna put them on today with what I'm wearing. The runner-up boot was my Topshop Amy boots with all the studs that were a Givenchy dupe. So I'm telling you, High Street this year killed it. For cute little go-to flats, I definitely am choosing my Jeffrey Campbell Apfel mules. And for me, these are almost, no, they still look pretty good, but they are on like last leg, I would say. And this was a kind of a test for me to see if it was something I'm gonna go to and wear constantly before I jumped in to get the actual Gucci mules. And I think I'm gonna end up getting the Gucci mules, the Princetown mules, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna get them in black, like leather with like something embroidered on them. I don't know, because I still love these. So I don't know if I'd get the I don't know. I really don't know. And I still love these, and I'm gonna actually just keep them until they are completely falling apart. But these were my go-to flats, still my go-to flats. If it wasn't so rainy and yucky outside, I'd probably wear these today, but I love them. My go-to sandal in the spring and summer, which is another Topshop shoe, which they killed it for me this year. I have gotten, how many Topshop shoes did I get this year? I think I got 4. This was the first pair and probably what kicked it off for me to sort of trust their shoes. And it was these flat-form sandals. I lived in these in the summer. I even chose these over completely flat sandals because they were so comfortable, but they gave my outfit that extra edge. They were really, really feminine looking, but at the same time very edgy. And, you know, I even wore them early in fall, like in the beginning of fall when it was still a little bit warm outside. We're actually having a winter this year in Los Angeles, and I absolutely love it. So I'm grateful, but then at the same time, if we did have a sunnier day this winter, I think these would look pretty cool too, because your foot's sort of just covered. It's almost like a peep toe. It is like a peep toe booty sandal thing. But yeah, this was my go-to sandal in 2016. Absolutely loved these. And last but not least in the shoe category were heels. And for me, these Vince Camuto booty, peep toe booty thingies were my go-to heels. Super, super comfortable. I mean, there's not too much to say about these. We don't do too much where I'm like feeling like I have to dress up and put on a heel this high. But when we did, I used these. And the reason being is the comfort. I mean, when you have a booty and your foot is leaning, you know, on this soft piece of leather and nothing's like stabbing your foot, it's pretty comfortable. The only thing that starts to hurt after like a few hours is like the ball of your foot, versus like when you're in a pump or in a strappy heel, sometimes the straps can get like stabby. I don't know, does that happen to anyone else? That happens to me. So booties, as far as heels go, are pretty much my like go-to style, but I do really, really, really love these. And I got these from TJ Maxx for like 40 bucks, something. They actually don't have too much wear on the bottom, but actually I've worn these a ton. These look fantastic for for wearing these a lot. But anyways, I absolutely love these, and they are still my jam going on into 2017. Okay, next I wanted to talk about my favorite SLGs from 2016, and I have to give it up, you already know, to 2 babies that you guys hear me talk about constantly. I'm so happy I got these this year. I got them earlier in the year, and it's the mini pochette in the Damier Ebene print and the key clay in the Damier Azur. Love, love, love. I use them every single day. Every single day. They're with me. So, I mean, yeah, of course they're my favorites. Another SLG that I have to mention because it's gotten my life so much more organized. Not that you have to have this like brand of one, the agenda. You don't have to have a Louis agenda to be organized or even have an agenda. Mine just happens to be Louis Vuitton, but I have to give it a shout out because it has just kept me so organized, and I love it. I use it every single day. I look in it every single day. I don't take it with me everywhere, but a few days out of the week I do bring this with me along to work. And yeah, I mean, it's sort of self-explanatory. So I really, really love it. It is definitely one of my favorite purchases of 2016. Last SLG that I have to give a shout out to, it's an oldie but a goodie, but I feel like I brought it back to life in 2016, and it is my pochette accessories in the monogram print. And the reason why I say that is because I ordered this chain off of Amazon. It has such good weight to it, and it sort of changed the game for this. It has made it a cute little crossbody bag. I use it all the time, especially when I want to be really minimal. I wore this to Disneyland a couple weeks ago, and it's just fantastic. And Anything in like a canvas, especially from Louis Vuitton, is very carefree, and I love it. And it just gives my outfit like that extra little like vintage, but I don't know what it is about Monogram. It gives like a vintage, I just think of their trunks, like all of their luggage, and I think it's so cute. So I really have been loving this in 2016 and will be loving it to death more in 2017. Next, I want to talk about a few fashion favorites, and this was kind of hard for me because I feel like I wear so many basics, like really plain things, and the way I kind of like amp up my outfits is either with a jacket or an accessory or a bag or a shoe. So I'm not gonna like sit here and talk about my favorite crew necks and v-necks, even though that's pretty much all I wear. So I'm gonna talk about the few pieces that, you know, make me really happy when I put them on and just were such amazing investments this year. And the first one I want to talk about is this blank NYC Moto jacket, and it's full leather, and it's in this beautiful coffee color. I love it. I get so many compliments on it, and the price point for being full leather is fantastic. Not that there aren't great faux leather and faux suede jackets out there. There are. And I'd probably, honestly, if this wasn't even real leather, I probably would have gotten it too, even at this price point, just because the way it fits is phenomenal. It's just beautiful, and I like that it's like a pop of color, even though this is so neutral. This is a pop of color for me, you guys, okay? I like that it's a pop of color against all my black that I wear. It's just a really beautiful jacket, so loved this. Another fashion fave that I have to give it up to, because I live in it. I wear it too much and I need to buy another one. I've been telling myself to buy another one. Is the Saint Style sweatshirt from LNM, which is Gen G's brand, and it is so comfortable. It washes well. It's just a fantastic quality crew neck, and I've owned a lot of crew necks in my life. It's just after so many washes, you could see it still has so much fuzz in it, and there's like no cracking at all on the print, and it's didn't lose its size or shape or anything, and it's just such a good piece. So in the spring and summer, I basically lived in band tees and crew necks and v-necks and just really plain stuff. So one piece for me that I really loved and enjoyed wearing, I wore it probably a handful of times, it's just really pretty, is this top that I got from Love Culture. And it's just a really affordable little store. It's kind of like a Forever 21 if you weren't familiar with it, but it goes off the shoulders with this ruffling detail, but then it still has this on top. So for the off the shoulder look, this was fantastic because it had this, you know, tank top thing. So you weren't like fiddling with it, and it wasn't like annoying or anything like that, and I just loved it. And I think I'm gonna bring it back out in spring and summer because it's just really pretty and cute. As far as denim goes, I'm super shocked that my favorite pair of jeans in 2016 were blue. I live in black jeans, and then anytime I buy blue jeans or any light colored pair of jeans, I end up dyeing them black, and I do that all the time with Rit dye from Michaels or Joann's or whatever. And these, I cannot believe, have lived for like 4 or 5 months now in this color. I'm like shocked that I haven't got sick of it, and I'm still obsessed with them. And it's from Zara. Zara for me is like my favorite high street denim to go buy. I do love premium denim from like Seven and J Brand and Paige and all that, but if I get high street denim, I really rely on Zara. They're just fantastic. The color blue, I don't know what it is, it's so perfect, and then the ripping detail on them is just perfectly done, and then boom, the bottom is just, you could do this yourself too, but they just did it perfectly. So I lived in these, and I still do. I had to force myself to not wear them today so I can show you guys. All right, last but not least are my favorite handbags of 2016, and one of them I haven't shown you guys. I've just shown you guys a picture of it, which is, I can't believe I haven't shown you guys this bag, but I think I'm going to be using it a ton in spring and summer because it is a pop of color, and it is my Balenciaga City mini bag that I got from Tradesy. So it is new to me, and look at that, so pretty. The camera doesn't do it justice. It's so dope in person. And you guys, for a mini bag, I highly recommend this bag. It is fantastic. And on the pre-loved market, it is half price, usually 90% of the time or less. I'm telling you, because their resale value is very low. And I probably would never buy a Balenciaga bag brand new. Just knowing that you could find basically brand new ones for half the price. So such a fantastic bag, and this was my unicorn find in 2016 because I've been wanting it since 2013. It's what stopped me from getting any other City Mini. I've been wanting a City Mini for a long time, but I always had this particular one in the back of my mind, and it just made me sad that whichever one I would find wasn't this one. And then when I came across it, I mean, you guys know the story, like when I came across it, I just sort of almost died. So love, 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 love. So special. And obviously the most special and amazing handbag to me in 2016 is this beauty right here. My Chanel Jumbo Single Flap. She is nicely stuffed right now because I'm using my Givenchy Antigona Mini at the moment, but she is just, I mean, such a beautiful bag, and it's so light. Like, I wish you guys, if you've never felt a single flap bag, I wish you guys could feel it like through the camera. It is the most lightweight, luxurious feeling bag ever, and I think it's the most perfect size for every day. And I might actually change it out today to this. I love this bag so much. So obviously I had to give this a mention. It is my holy grail handbag out of all handbags. So yeah. All right, you guys, that is it. Finally, this was a long one. Thank you for sticking it out with me, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Mwah.